What's happening, everyone? My name is Speedstreak. Welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, from where I last left off in the last episode, we were able to escape we were able to escape the dining room closet and discovered that, well, Sonic the Hedgehog has been murdered. And the murder mystery game has officially begun. And Mark went after Tails and Amy, but Amy is already ahead in the next train car. And both Tails and Mark looked around in the saloon car and interrogated Knuckles of what he had known what happened before the murder began. And not only that, but yeah, we also got a lot of information of who he was with. And now that we've gotten all the information, we're now on our way to the next train car. Ready to mosey down to the next car? You bet, Tails. No way, dang nabbit. You got it, partner. Onwards! Yeah, I know once again that I was told that you need to look at it through every trash can, but so far I haven't found anything. Aww, little child picture, hang in there. Library car. Okay, this actually looks pretty nice. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Oh, Amy. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. It looks like both Vector and Espio are here as well. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Oh, wait. Did she already get information out of them?
Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents.
Oh, well, that's right, since it's her birthday. My presents? Ah, you're both too sweet. Thank you.
Vector, it seems we have more guests.
Amy, there you are.
Ooh.
Have you found any leads yet, or want to join us in finding clues? I'm gonna say, have you found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? I think both questions would be in the same. She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick!
But how are you going to leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Well, yeah, she has the birthday key. Oh, you tapped the birthday girl? That's right. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course. It's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye.
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough.
Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
But we're not the culprits. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm just making sure things go well.
Things aren't going, great.
Not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder.
Well, I mean, besides that.
Besides murder?
My social skills, non-existent.
I'm Vector, the ultimate butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
And I'm Espio, the ultimate poet.
Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poetry reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Wait, really? We're actually going to hear some poetry from Espio?
Sure.
Oh, he is actually doing poetry.
Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 dee 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 dee.
What's with all the chow? Oh, it's sort of like a music thing? Tails is like, I've read better.
Was that it?
I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
I'm satisfied for now. Thanks.
Yeah, even Tails is like, okay, that's good. At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Mark and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh, sure. It's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all set off, Rouge, Blaze, and Shadow and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay.
I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car.
And, so this is where we were. Okay, so that's where we got the alibi from Knuckles.
Yep.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something.
Really?
Then she went to search in the saloon car. She came back shortly after. She heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door.
Well, that'll make sense since Shadow is the ultimate locksmith. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. Maybe for a book where all the most valuable diamonds are?
After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him.
More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Locksmith?
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the roaring monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked to the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed.
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car.
That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right.
We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened.
With all these locked doors, it seems Vector and Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car.
Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it for you.
And if you like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too.
Thanks, guys! Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is for any evidence that proves what they're saying is true.
We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. Tall task, but we could do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely!
Oh, I really like how they have a... Okay, so they have a globe here, and it's actually... Okay, so it shows right here the globe which has the continents from Sonic Unleashed. That's a really good Easter egg right there.
A globe of our marvelous planet Earth.
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I love to visit some of the countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either.
Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you ever been there. Oh yeah, both Tails and Sonic have been there a lot.
I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area, and makes one scrumptious sandwich. Cucumber sandwiches, to be precise. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? That's true. And although there has been a lot of... wait. Is it just me or is that... I'm certain... It's besides the hanging there poster, and I think it's one of the Mobians from Sonic Forces. The child hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really need to see this. Huh? This little child's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. It's beautiful. If this child can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? Well, sometimes, yeah, I mean, some people do like looking at this, well, being inspired by those types of posters. Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh, wait. Mark, look at this! There's a couple of maps here. Oh, is it the map to the cars? This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Well, Tails has been through a couple of caves in his adventures, like Mystic Cave Zone, the Hidden Palace Zone, Ice Cap Zone. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books.
A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something.
What reckless behavior! I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything. Oh, that's what Tails is. Let's see here.
Of course, we need to take a look in the trash can. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing here.
I really thought there'd be something there.
Mark, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No. I'm alright.
I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
You really think so?
Yeah, you just gotta stay optimistic.
Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it.
Mark, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? Another robotic arm.
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Alright. There's Vector. Oh, listening to his music. Let's see here.
Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
I think if you had a knife on you, we definitely think you were the murderer.
But what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
Yeah, talk?
I may be a...
Oh, right. We already said that. Can I take your order, sir?
Oh, yes, please! I'm starved!
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
Then why would you show the menu to me?
Come on, Mark. Why would you tease him like that?
And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. To be honest, what I'm craving for is a lot of pies.
Look, Mark, you've made him a fool. Come on, Mark, smooth this over.
No, I'm the fool.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I smooth things over, but at what cost? Yeah, I think I wonder if Vector is craving a lot of pies. I mean, apple pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pie. It's a joke from Christmas with Sonic. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second.
these chairs are really comfy. So plush. Puts me right in the mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll just rest my eyes a bit.
Mark, no! Don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember?
If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Alright. Let's see here, what about Espio? Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? I made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. Oh, like, okay, like, not like outer space. I know someone who has done a, well, song for space. 'Cause it's so cool, so cool. His computer couldn't handle the rendering.
What caused you to drop the vase?
Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? No. Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored the rumbling tumby, but the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny. Oh, wow. We don't serve any eggs on the train, though. My talent is wasted on you lot. Oops. What's this bright red book?
Oh, yuck! This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman.
Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. Oh man, is it like... Is it gonna say...
Welcome! Hello, world. I'm the evil Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Oh, but you call me Dr. Eggman. And here's my autobiography of the many times I was bested by that blue menace. For my recipes, I have conducted my infamous egg sandwich.
What kind of recipes?
Who cares? How interestingly book he's written. It's weird this is even here.
Yeah, actually that is weird. I mean, why would anyone buy that book? Maybe people just appreciate an omelet? Yeah, like Dr. Eggman's Evil Egg Salad or Eggman's Omelet Delight.
You may not be wrong.
Let's see here. Okay, let's look at this book. Oh, Professor Pickle's portrait. I could see that.
Wow! I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
Alright, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or, in this case, a genius in a train library.
That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one.
What is it? The Mirage Express Manual? Really?
It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on.
I wonder if that's what Rouge has been looking for. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this.
Mirage's Express Manual is added to your inventory. Okay, so we still haven't found all the clues yet. Oh! I didn't notice that one. What? Chow Cola or Chaos Cola? Check out our book club. A book club? Book of the month, Gone Gal? What? Okay, that's new. Didn't expect that. Are there any other areas to click on? Am I missing something? No, the trash can, the robot arm. Oh! Okay, so the door.
Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car.
Oh. It's unlocked. Well, that makes sense since Amy went through there.
When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out.
There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it?
Yeah, I do believe he should.
Shadow's log is added to your inventory.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened.
Alright. Fancy a poem? No, thank you. Well, it's time for us to start the interrogation, starting with the ultimate poet, Espio. Oh, both of them.
So, the two of you don't believe us, huh?
It's not that I trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the fidelity of your alibis.
Validity, not fidelity. Validity.
Mark and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car.
Actually, yeah, it would have... I would like to have seen Charmy be, be a part of this, but yeah, I think they told him to stay behind in the detective agency just in case some cases come up. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? You prepared to present evidence if
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
Really? That's it? That's all? You got bored?
Why?
I don't think it's that simple. I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we were constructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
That seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
Then that brings to our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was.
Really?
Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop until it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
What was the book indeed, Espio?
Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
What kind of things do you think I read? I don't know, let's see here, like Nijitsu books?
If you won't talk, I have a hunch of what that book might be.
Or even, ways to, write poetry?
Mark, could you help me out?
Right. Alright, Mark. What book do we think Espio might have been reading? Oh, he could have been reading the manual. The Mirage Manual. The Mirage Express Manual. An exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express, many features and capabilities. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. This one.
A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument do you possibly have to support this?
Alright. Time for us to think. Dream Gear mode. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Whoa, what? Whoa. Oh, badniks. What? Oh, okay. At least I was able to get enough rings. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect bandits to pop up.
There are books scattered around the floor for sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were on alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone, at the very least, picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place.
Oops, Espio.
This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Hey now, I would have been insulting my pal like this.
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, Espio.
A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That's true. Or a detective and a ninja.
That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Mark, if you don't mind.
Huh?
Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Okay, which page should I quiz him on? Let's try page 14. Okay, let's see here. What efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless?
Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks, and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards.
Oh, I remember the conductor saying the train can't clean itself. Though, I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors.
The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
Okay, so that's why Vector's butcher knife was confiscated.
It seems like Espio aced that question. Mark, hit him with another one.
Oh, okay. Okay, which page should I choose? Let's see, Let's try page 231. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy?
No refunds, and you will be charged with no show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65.
Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Well, that's true. The person who made it?
Last one, Mark. Let's see if Espio can go for 3 for 3.
Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? Let's see here, page 56. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and eased general train obligations?
An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests.
I remember this. The train is an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without a conductor present. Okay.
Now, did I pass your little test?
Yes. Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly.
A poet's brain is often surprising.
I don't know if I'd be bragging about that.
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
Well, yeah. You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive.
No. I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth.
What? Tails? What? Well, you definitely read the manual, so I suppose we can't...
Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yeah, that's right, because both Rouge and Shadow walked in the library car.
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Yeah, that contradicts that. That contradicts him earlier saying that both Shadow and Rouge walked through the library car.
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Mark?
He always puts me on the spot. You know, it's sort of like what Byakuya does to Makoto. Tell them, Makoto.
I can't believe is like that. Okay, Mark. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading. But what? Ah, Shadow's lock, of course. This one. Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what's this has to do with anything? We're up, Mark. Let's get our argument together. Alright, time for Dream Gear to... Alright. Oh boy. Ah, jeez. Oh, looks like the bandits are becoming a lot more. Ah, crap. Ah! Nuts! I'm not doing so well on this one. Dang it! Oh, crap. Not enough rings. Yeah, let's give that another go. I'm an idiot. Ah, nuts. I need to stop. Okay, there we go. That's better. I need to work on it. I'm going back and forth with the Dream Gear. Shadow walked through the library card to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score in the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't this high score long. Crocodiles are natural gamers.
That's true.
Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return.
Maybe Shadow used Chaos Control.
He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point.
He got you there, Espio.
We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of the doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So, if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the cars and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Mark.
Oh, I know it was another quote from Sherlock Holmes. Chemistry? Poetry! Poetry, my dear Watson.
It's a mystery, my dear Mark. One that I would love for Espio to solve.
You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book that I didn't know Shadow passed back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't here for Shadow to see your reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I wasn't. I didn't.
Why does it seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it.
Was Espio simply reading, or did he somehow vanish to not return Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? I need to join Tails. That's the most logical conclusion. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Whoa, what? Conductor?
Mark, my favorite and beloved employee, please Protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued.
Wait, did he really say that to me? I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! Huh? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems.
Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another?
The brochure! The library map. An overhead map of the layout of the library, shelves and tables included. It has to be this one. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. Alright. 55 rings, huh? I'm jumping all over the rings. Ah, that's...
Ah!
Okay, I have enough rings so far. Yikes. Woo, we got it! That was close. So I think Espio might have been in a hidden spot where he and Shadow can't see each other.
The library map? Oh, I see.
See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. But where were Espio and Shadow? It could be that Espio might be in the section where the chair and the table were behind a bookshelf. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another.
It looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow not to see him?
And it would be here, this table. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book.
I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot.
Okay.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot. Because a bookcase is in the way.
There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa.
It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him.
Or Rouge, for that matter. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I feel like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions.
We did it? Another pair of alibis? Validated. We did it! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit.
Excuse me.
These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow.
Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier.
Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio.
Get him back. If you need any meat chopped up, just say the word.
I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while the doors are getting locked. Tick-tock, tick-tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. Yeah, it's still getting there. At this point, I'm pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this.
Come on, Mark. Let's see what's next.
Alright, Tails. Coming! Well, I think this would be a good stopping point right here, and for that's gonna be all the time I have day for this video. But yeah, that was actually really cool. I mean, Espio is working on poetry, I could tell, and I really like how we work on figuring out their alibis, and even Vector, and how both Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another while Espio was reading. It would also make sense as to why he didn't notice Rouge as well. So that's really cool. Yeah, once again, if you haven't played this game, please go check it out. I highly recommend it. And once again, even though this is once again an April Fool's game, it is a whole lot of fun. Alright, so I'm gonna save right here, and for now, that's gonna be all the time I have to use for this video. So in the next episode, I think we'll be going into the casino car where both Rouge and Blaze should be in, and see what they know. And I think Amy will also be asking about their alibis as well, but looks like we'll have to catch up and see what we can find. But once again, that's going to be all the time I have today for this video, but don't go nowhere, we're still playing a more Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog to look forward to more soon. So stay tuned for more. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to check out my other Let's Plays where I do all kinds of gaming content, including 2D games, side-scrolling games, action-adventure games, racing games, fighting games, horror games, visual novel games, and many other games. And also check out my other content where I do reviews, discussions, reactions, top 10s, voice impressions, challenges, and theories. And if this is the type of content you enjoy watching and will keep updated for all the latest videos, please hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell on. Once again, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Speedstreak